Hey guys, how you doing? In this video I'll be comparing the Samsung Galaxy Nexus to the iPhone 5. Now even though I don't have the iPhone 5 with me over here, I'll just be comparing it in terms of specs, as I cannot compare software about lagginess and other stuff, but the specs have been released, so I'm going to look at the specs of this phone and compare it to that of the iPhone 5, and then you guys would decide on which is better or which is not better. Well, let's get started. First of all, we'll look at weight. This guy over here, he weighs around 135 grams, while the iPhone 5 is a little less. It's 112, so it won't feel really light as compared to this, but a few grams does make a lot of difference. The screen, this has a Super AMOLED capacitive screen, and the iPhone has an LED backlit IPS screen. Super AMOLED screen is good for watching videos in HD. An IPS screen is also very good, but I would stick with the Super AMOLED because I'm more used to it now. Now the size of the screen. The iPhone has a 640 by 1136 pixel screen. It's 4 inches, while the Galaxy Nexus is 4.65 inches. It is 720p by 1280p, but the iPhone's pixel density is 326 ppi as compared to this, which is 316 ppi. The issue is, the bigger the screen, the more lower the pixel density, because the more it expands, the more or less pixels they get. The glass on this screen is oleophobic coating, while the iPhone has Corning Gorilla Glass, which is, I would say, is better on scratches. This one doesn't have loads of scratches, but I've been using it for a few months and they're really tiny ones. If you look at them closely, you can spot them. I don't think this camera can, but anyways, they're really tiny ones. They don't really, not very visible. Both of them have a 3.5mm jack, loudspeaker. This only comes in 16 gig, the Galaxy Nexus. For some reason Google decided it to be just a 16 gig. Samsung decided just to be a 16 gig, while the iPhone 5 comes in 16 gig, 32 and 64. Both have GPRS. Both would probably have lightning fast download speeds, but the iPhone 5 will have LTE for some networks, so it has an upper hand in that case. Both have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. This has NFC, while the iPhone 5 won't. Now NFC is not too big of a deal as of yet, because it's used for mobile payments in many stores, but many people don't set it up because it's expensive for most retailers, but it is coming up. It's something we would see in the near future, but right now it doesn't really matter. But yeah, this has NFC if you guys want to know. Both have Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, no infrared on any of them, micro USB on both. Now the Galaxy Nexus doesn't have an SD card slot, and neither does the iPhone 5, so it's a downside for both. The camera on this bad guy is a 5 megapixel camera with the normal autofocus, LED flash. The iPhone 5 would have an 8 megapixel camera, that's 3 more, and they've made some upgrades to the camera as well, so expect to snap really nice pictures on that with HD video recording on both. The front facing camera on this guy is a 1.3 megapixel camera, and it doesn't shoot HD. It only does 720p at 30 frames per second. The iPhone 5's front facing camera would be 1.2 megapixels and at the same 720 at 24 frames per second. At 30 frames per second, sorry. The software running on this bad guy is Android 4.1 Ice Cream Sandwich, the latest version. It's a Google phone, so it gets updated with the latest version right away. If you had an S3, you'd probably be stuck on an update till now. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it, I guess. Both have GPS, both come in black and white. The operating system is different, and you guys know that the iPhone 5 would be running on iOS 6, which is an upgrade to iOS 5, which was running on iPhone 4S. And yeah guys, that's pretty much it. So basically what separates the iPhone from this guy over here is the operating system, the better 8 megapixel camera for FaceTime and shooting videos or taking pictures. And yeah, that's the downside from this to the iPhone 5. While the iPhone 5 to this is NFC, if you're an Android lover then Jelly Bean. And that's pretty much it guys. Thanks for watching the video. Please do like and subscribe for more. And once again, I'm sorry I don't have an iPhone 5. It was just released. There's no way I can get my hands on one, but to do an overview on the specs and compare these two guys. This is a phone I've been using for a while. And yeah, thanks for watching the video guys. Give it a thumbs up if you like it. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down. And enjoy your day.